Alright guys, so we got a new release of flashback cards, and there is a lot of usable ones that were released, so we're going to jump into it. Before we do, hit subscribe. Let's go. Alright guys, so yeah, we did get a big release here. We're going to get into all the cards that were released. There was 12 in total, and again, some biggies, so we're going to get into that. Then also, I don't usually talk about the individual primetime cards, but we're going to look at a few now is because they're getting into like the end game status, and yeah, like I said, I do want to go over a few of those. So let's go and take a look at the new ones. We'll start at the low bottom ones, and again, there are a lot of usable ones for all price ranges and players, I think, personally, just based on like the stats from some of them. But we're going to start with the 87 Sean Burke that came out. Now, Sean Burke at the beginning of the game was the first real low aggression goaltender that kind of came to the forefront. So his icon was only an 83, I believe. So the 87 obviously better has that really low aggression, so obviously that fits the meta currently. 86 glove high, 87 positioning, and he's 6'4", 211 with 2 to 1T and 2 to FB. So he kind of checks off all the boxes. If you are looking for a good cheap goaltender and the low aggression goaltenders have really worked for you, which they should, this would definitely be an option to go and get. Following him, we've got the 87 Kevin Shattenkirk. So right defense, already that means that he's valuable. So because he's right-handed, there's so few good right defensemen. 96 speed across the board, 87 shot power, only 79 accuracy. But his hand stats, 87 deking, 89 passing, 88 puck control, and then 86 stick checking, offensive defensive awareness at 87, 85. This is a really good card for someone who needs a right defenseman and you're on a budget. This would definitely be one to go after. Very, very good right defenseman for players with a really low team. Following him, we got the 87 Jamie OLEKSIAK, 6'7", 255. So they have done a great job of putting in monsters into the game lately. Now his speed is a little too low. I think he does have SP, so that obviously would help a little bit. But again, bigger players will play slow. So if they already come with 90 speed, even with SP, they are going to get burnt by the ones that have big time speed stats. His power is 90, shot accuracy is 72. I will say this though, because of his size, automatically makes him valuable just because you are going to be able to deny zone entry really easy. People are going to have a really hard time getting around someone who's 6'7", 255. So keep that in mind. This isn't a bad card for, again, players that have low level teams or low overall teams. This card is probably going to be expensive though, and if you are looking to upgrade your team from the lower overalls, I would start with forward first. So he kind of prices himself though, but we'll have to see. Now we get into a little bit more interesting one. We got the 88 Dustin Byfuglien. Here's the thing. He's not a defenseman, which actually kind of hurts his value because he would have been a right defenseman. Right defense is so weak, and but he is a forward. I think at 6'5", 260, obviously that still makes him valuable just because, again, he's going to be very hard to get knocked off the puck. Comes with 99 balance. The thing is I just don't think his stats coming out right now are worth the cost. He's probably going to be a little more expensive, and the speed. He's only 91 speed, doesn't have a speed synergy like X to come with it, and even if you have SP, you're really going to notice it because he's so big. So I kind of think I would pass on this Dustin Byfuglien. I wouldn't go after him and buy him. His shot is not bad, but again, for a forward card, there's a lot better forwards to go get. Following him, we've got the 88 KASSIAN. Comes with 92 face-off, 95 skating, mid-80s shot. This is just kind of a ho-hum card. I would sell it if I packed it, and I wouldn't go after. He doesn't really offer anything super special other than 92 face-offs, and there's better cards with better face-off ratings. So 88 ZACK KASSIAN is next, 6'3", 209, so not bad. Again, slower speed at 94, a little bit better than the Byfuglien though. 99 balance, puck control is only 83 though, so while he does have good balance and he's pretty big, that puck control is kind of gonna, kind of nullify that. Shot is meh at 81 accuracy for a forward card. Kind of falls into the same thing as Byfuglien. Just there's way better options. On to the 89 Petry. This is low-key a really decent card. Again, right defense, super important because there are just not very many good right defenseman cards in this game. 96 speed, so the speed is pretty good. Shot is in the mid-80s, not bad. 88 passing, 88 puck control, 88 strength and body checking, so he's going to be able to knock people off the puck. 89 offensive defensive awareness, 89 stick checking. So he's not a bad card at all. If you can't afford a big, master set right defenseman, this might be the kind of bridge the gap kind of card that you'd want to go after. I'm curious to see what he'll be priced at if I were going off just value based on, his stats and the fact he's a right defenseman. In my opinion, he's kind of worth like over 100K, but we'll have to wait and see. Following him, we've got Mr. Game 7, the 90 overall, Justin Williams. Really good synergies. 2 to X and 2 to SP is really good just in general, as that's going to boost his speed up to 99. Already got decent skating. His shot is just under 90, though. Hand stats all at 88. Offensive and defensive awareness at 88 as well. Is right-handed. I think there is a place for this card. I don't know how much I would pay for it, to be honest with you. The right-handed cards, here's the thing about righties for forwards. There's like 4 or 5 elite, amazing ones, and then there's kind of a drop-off. But a lot of players will have that, those kind of 2 really good ones, like Mario Lemieux, Ovechkin, those kind of cards, the Pasternaks. And at that point, he's not going to really, he can't be used at center, so you're looking at like a 4th-line winger. And if you don't have any of those guys, I would definitely avoid kind of this card and sell and wait for, trying to get one of those master set guys. After him, we've got the St. Louis TJ Oshie. I almost completely forgot he played for the Blues. Like, that just seems like so long ago. 2 to 1T, good synergy. 99 skating, 95 balance and endurance is really good. 90 shot, basically. All of his hand stats are above 90 as well. Body checking strength at 87. Offensive defensive awareness, a little bit low when you consider a 91, 89, and 87. Stick checking at 89. So, again, this is going to fall right into that same thing as Justin Williams. I'd much rather have TJ Oshie's card, but again, I think that the top-end right wingers, there's better. So if you did pack them, you're probably going to be able to use them or sell them for quite a bit. And I would rather avoid them. I think there are better ones that are still in the game, but there's nothing wrong with this card. He has endgame skating, his shot's at 90, comes with 1T, so his power is even better. So keep that in mind, but not a bad card. Only 5'11", though, but still, again, like I said, a very good card. And we're going to do a really cool one from my childhood, the 93 left defenseman, BRYAN McCabe from these Leafs. 6'2", 223, good size. 99 skating, which I'm happy about. Obviously, 96 acceleration, agility, and balance is great. And then that shot, 98 slap shot power, 90 accuracy. Already makes him one of the better shooters in the game for left defense. Passing, puck control at 93, body checking at 94, strength at 94, offensive defensive awareness at 93, 91, and then stick checking at 93. This is literally one of the best left defensemen in the game. If you cannot afford the master set, the master set Gonchar, or maybe the Chara, or the, what's another example? The Hedman, this would be a good replacement. Like, this would be a perfect at the end of the game if you've got a stacked team. This would be a perfect third defenseman and a power play specialist, because look at that slap shot power and accuracy. So keep that in mind. He does have size and a good body checking. So this is a really good left defenseman card. Again, I'm curious to see what he goes for. I'm gonna guess 2 to 300K. And if he was like 250, I would probably pull the trigger, but we'll wait and see. He might be much less than that. Following him, we've got the 93 overall Pittsburgh Penguin Marc-Andre Fleury. Kind of a pass right off the bat. As you see, I'm someone who firmly believes that the aggression stat is super important. Anything over 80, I kind of just don't even look at anymore. The meta for this game is one-timers, and low aggression is what really stands out and stops them and helps with that. But his positioning and glove high are perfect. Like 95, 92 are very, very good. He is decently sized at 6'2", but I just think there are going to be better goaltenders. Yeah, I mean, the 83 aggression isn't terrible. It's not make or break. I'm sure he's a good goaltender. I just think there are better options. And then finally, my boy, we finally have a usable Joe Thornton card. It's been years near the end game that we finally have a great Joe Thornton card. 6'4", 220. Elite size, 94 overall, 96 speed, acceleration, and agility. That's enough, in my opinion. Balance at 99 is key, and then puck control at 94. So balance and puck control are what allows you to hold onto the puck, and then you combine that with size, meaning that will counter getting bumped off the puck, which is super important. So when I talk about those stats being important, that's why. That in combination is really, really good. Combine that with the fact he's got 90 shot accuracy, 93 power. Hand stats, deking and hand-eye at 90, passing at 94, body checking at 90, strength at 95, so that's a modifier stat, so you combine strength with body checking and it improves it even more. Offensive defensive awareness at 94 and 92, stick checking 93, and then face-offs at 96. This is an elite card because of his size, and you know what? Even on an elite team, this is a fourth line center that you could use for the rest of the game, in my opinion. I love Joe. I mean, I might be a little biased, but this is going to be worth probably close to 400K. Like, that's what I would pay and be okay with it at this stage of the game, 400K. I've already seen him on the market for like 6. He'll probably come down, but a very, very good card, and I'm excited to have Joe Thornton, to have one of the high-end cards in the game. This is a good release. Now, I did say I wanted to talk about some of the prime times that came out. There's 2 specifically that I think that we need to start watching for. One is going to be the 90 Cale Makar. Again, right defense, super weak, and this Cale Makar, only at 5'11", is super fast. 99 skating now. His shot is creeping up there as well at 89 power, 85 accuracy. If you have 1T, his slap shot power is going to go over 90. Hand stats are pretty good, deking 92. Body checking's only 84, which kind of, on the weaker side, but again, I think that this might be a more fun card to use. I use the Carlson card. Again, he's a little bit smaller as well with the 99 skating. And if you like to break the puck out and just kind of straight line, these are the kind of cards that you want to go after. I think if he gets one more upgrade to 92, then we're really in business. And again, it's just because of the landscape of right defense in this game, but it's someone you need to pay attention to. And this wouldn't be a bad card to go in and grab as an investment. And then the last one I really wanted to talk about was the 94 Carey Price. If you've been watching me for the last couple years, I have a thing where I'm just convinced that there are certain cards that play better regardless of their stats. I think Matthews and McDavid cards play bananas over their stats, even at the base stage of the game. And Carey Price in net, regardless of the fact he's only 6'3", when there's like 6'7" and 6'6" guys, and he has 86 aggression. There's just something about Carey Price cards that always play really well. The fact he's at 94 overall now, just something to keep an eye on. I'm curious in the comments if someone gets this card. I really want to know how he plays. So let me know. I think that he's going to be a very good one. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Again, daily HUT content, daily NHL videos. Subscribe, guys. My man, just hit that subscribe button, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow.